Why is Apple doing this? Because we're now more certain than ever the first foldable iPhone is right around the corner. And while at first glance this looks like an overpriced party trick, it might actually flip the entire smartphone industry on its head. It's designed to give the portability of an iPhone with the full functionality of an iPad, and it's going to unfold like a book, revealing a giant screen that's the first of its kind. You see, these nasty creases have plagued Samsung and Google's foldable phones from the beginning, and it's the main reason the perfectionists at Apple never entered the game. But after years of trying, they have finally done it. This iPhone will be the first completely crease-free foldable phone. But that's not Apple's only innovation, because this phone will still feel like a regular iPhone in your pocket despite having the screen size of an iPad mini. In other words, this is going to be remarkably thin. Not only the thinnest foldable phone, but potentially the thinnest Apple product ever. But that big screen on the inside is not the only one. A 5.5-inch outer display will help with notifications and quick controls. We could get split screening for multitasking across apps, Apple Pencil support for note-taking and making art, and continuity features like letting your iPhone be a mini secondary display for your Mac. And while all this sounds pretty cool, there's one thing I cannot get off my mind. How on earth are apps not going to look completely busted on this thing? Because if you take any iPhone app and slap it on an iPad, it doesn't fit. You get black boxes on the side called letterboxing. It's ugly and makes using the app awkward, two things Apple avoids at all costs. So what are they going to do? Will they stretch the interface of the app to make it look zoomed in like Samsung does? No, that would make the bad looking interface Apple's fault. My guess is they're gonna do something much smarter. My guess is this will be the first iPhone that runs iPad apps. In fact, it will make them the priority. Think about it, for any given app that has both versions, it might as well run the version that fits perfectly on the screen, which would be the iPad version. And more importantly, any app that's just iPhone will get these ugly black boxes. When users don't like this and complain, guess whose fault it will be? The developers. And as a result, not only will we get more iPad apps than ever before, but Apple will also be able to avoid blame and confidently say owners of the first foldable iPhone get access to more apps than any other Apple device. That is, if people actually buy it, because it's going to be around $2,300. Do you think that's worth it, or is this going to be a flop like Vision Pro?